Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tech Tango. I am Nikhil SK, and I'm super excited to be talking about the next topic that's going to be the NVIDIA broadcast app. So I'm going to pull it up right here, and it is basically an app that I've been using throughout the last 1.5 years. It is one of the apps that is powered by the AI as well as RTX GPUs. And as someone that's kind of been indoors pretty much for the entirety of the last 2 years, whether it be it conferencing, whether it be it gaming or streaming, I've been using this app almost all the time. And I just want to quickly run you through some of the features that I fondly and let's jump into the first one, which is gonna be noise removal. As you all know, feature where I'm gonna jump onto the microphone tab right here, and I live in a joint family. I live very close to the main road, and you guys know how noisy some of these roads can get. So, as someone that's used this to the utmost benefit, I can tell you that it really does work, because if I turn this off, you're gonna hear so many vehicles go past. You're gonna hear my family screaming in the background, whether there's a cricket match going on, because yeah, cricket season at the moment. You don't want all that interfering with your work. So this is one feature that I use a lot. Super simple to use. You select your default device, and then you jump into the noise removal tab. You click on it, and then you turn up the strength. And in case you guys want to see like an actual example, we're gonna leave a video up here, and you can see to the extent that it works.
I've asked my girlfriend to join me with a blow dryer here, and that distracting sound makes it very hard to understand what I'm saying. But when I turn on noise removal in NVIDIA Broadcast, you find that it's completely gone, and that blow dryer is still going.
The next feature I want to talk about is the second tab, which is the speaker. Sometimes, it's not your fault. As you can see, it's already turned on because I use most of these features. It's not your fault, or it's not the noise coming in from your room, your surrounding. It's actually your friend. I have friends that have noisy keyboards. I have friends that have other friends yelling in the background. So sometimes you can remind them, yes, once, twice, but you don't want to come off as rude and say, hey, can you turn it down because it's too noisy in your background. The simplest thing for you to do is select your default device, go to the effects, and turn on noise removal. And as you can see, my strength is to the max, because like I said, I have friends who have like very noisy keyboards, and it really gets to me. So this one feature has helped me out a lot, especially over Discord and we're gaming, or if they're trying to explain, because everyone's on that new world grind, and sometimes when they're explaining stuff to you, you really want to listen to every single detail, and this really helps me out without obviously being rude to them and saying, hey, it's noisy, can you repeat it again? So yeah, one very handy feature with the speakers.
Make sure you work on your aim. I always recommend to stand still when you're shooting, and you should definitely learn the callouts for each map.
And there it is.
The third feature I want to talk about is obviously this DSLR blur that I have. It is not a DSLR blur. It's actually the camera feature, and let's just say I've saved a lot of money. All right, because I'm using one of almost 4 features here in the camera tab. So as you can see, I've selected the C92 Pro. I've got it on 1080/30. First feature I'm using is the one right here, the background blur. So you can put it on. You got a performance, you got a quality. I'm using the quality option at the moment, and then you can select the blur. So this is the max strength that it can go to, where it basically blurs out everything, which is kind of like it's too much. So I have it in a sweet spot where it's in the middle here, so you can still see what's going on, but you can see there's like a plug point here, there's a door, there's a wardrobe. And you guys might be wondering, like, I want to use a green screen, SK. I would buy a green screen, set it up, but then it's too much work. I can also do this second feature, which is basically background replacement. It's exactly what a green screen does, right? So I don't have to go through all that hassle. I can just put this on, and I'm good to go. And if you say like, okay, you can change this to whatever you want, have like a nice setting, have a beach, have a podcast setting, whatever you want, change it, because it's right here. You can change the entire background. The next feature is the complete effect. So obviously my ring light's not on at the moment because it's like too bright. But if I turn on the ring light, you will even see all these stuff go off. And I have very, very poor lighting in my room. I only have one bulb that's basically right above me, and this is the effect already. So you can imagine if I actually just take a little effort and then put another bulb, I think we have it ready. Um, and then we have the last feature, which I kind of like when we're doing like just chatting, like this, for example. Imagine I want to move away or like going away, trying to hide from you guys, but the camera says no. So it makes it a lot more interactive. And I'm someone that animates a lot. I'm someone that moves a lot. I'm someone that's like all crazy, and it's gonna follow you wherever you go. So this is a very, very interactive thing. And for everyone out there, right, whether you're a creator, whether you're someone that has a mixed life like me, is that you work in the day, you game in the night, the RTX or the NVIDIA broadcast app powered by an RTX GPU and the AI is perfect solution for you without having to spend the big bucks, because all it does is pretty much supercharge your everyday devices. Like you can look at my mic, it's a very basic condenser microphone from Amazon, but it makes me sound really good. No noise, no background, no pop filter, none of that stuff. I got some headphones on, cancel out all the noise coming in from the other side, and my webcam with a nice blur and an auto frame. I'm gonna go back to the blur because I really like this. But yeah, this is the NVIDIA Broadcast app. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to pass it on to a bunch of other creators and Western Digital as well, our partners, so that they can speak more about broadcast. And so yeah, stick around.